it was just being really scared. And I think that's something everyone who listens or watches or has lived the life can understand. Being scared. It's being a scared boy for me and being able to stand up to someone that I had feared for a long period of time.
Mm.
Clicked something in my head and showed me that uh, we're all a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. Um,
Where
I mean that it's hard to encapsulate, articulate how formative this experience was for me. But if you can imagine yourself and maybe most of your adolescence, you thought you weren't meant for big things or that you were scared, a scared little boy or a scared little girl to do anything
mm.
and not feeling of any worth or value. Um, but being able to do the most courageous thing you never thought you could do, that changes you. And it changed me.
Where did you find the courage? If you went from having fear, what was it that made you rise up and overcome that fear?
I think it's the strongest emotion that we have, the most important emotion, and the reason for why in everything we do.
Mm,
And that's love.
mm,
For me, it was love of someone, to care for them and protect them. And I think that love is the reason why, if you really pull away the layers of why we do so many things, it
mm,
always comes down to love. I mean, look right now. I mean, I'm up in space, but I've got a whole team of specialists, of engineers, of flight controllers and directors on the ground right now supporting this mission. They're not doing it for a paycheck. They're doing it because they love it. They love the public service. They love the work. They love the impact we're making. And most importantly, they love each other. We have a lot of love for each other. And that's what I find so inspiring about public service is that it goes beyond that. And you find a level of camaraderie and love for each other to keep doing the job.
this word comes up a lot. I've spent time with Marines. I know you're a sailor. I mean, you're a sailor technically. You're a SEAL. You're an astronaut, and I mean, you're a hardened warrior. You're a combat veteran with many tours, and you've seen and done things that you know are wonderful and awful at the same time. And and this word keeps coming up, and I don't think that sort of private sector recognizes that to be a high performer, to accomplish more than others think possible, is not driven by the desire, as you said, to prove others wrong or to prove how strong you are. Whenever I talk to folks like you, it is love. And if you're going to be a role model to kids, and parents are going to push them to go to Harvard and become doctors, maybe become astronauts and SEALs, not only do they have to teach them math and work ethic, how do we foster love in our kids, and how do we foster love, on our teams with our employees and our teammates?